jest tutaj, prawda?
Welcome back, it's the next day. We're back in the same location actually, so we are just next to Marcin's parents, which is perfect because we have electricity, for example, and we actually need it. But right now we're gonna finish the vapor barrier. So as you can see, we have some aluminum foil on the ceiling, on the walls, but right now we're gonna finish up the walls, so close everything that we can close to have one seamless barrier that will protect us from the moisture. And then we're gonna put the plywood walls on the walls, right?
Yeah, we finally have to do it.
Yeah.
It's quite dark in here. Nearly the last parts, or even the last parts. Yesterday we thought it was the last parts, but it wasn't, of course.
It's a good moment to say for the first time that we are going on a small trip. Well, it's not that small because the journey is gonna be long.
Yes.
So we're gonna see soon, but the van is not gonna be finished, but we really want to have walls and floor. Because it's gonna make a huge difference for us. And it will be, it will look much better, but it also be more useful for the trip. We can wipe the floor.
Clean, yeah.
Yeah, we can, have a normal walls to look at.
And not sniff glue all the time.
Yeah. Musimy tu. I'm putting on double-sided tape. So we're gonna tape the aluminum foil to it. So we're gonna cover all the places on the walls where the vapor barrier is not complete. At least that's the goal. We'll see how it goes. Of course, we have some issues with having this wall niche in here. And we have the insulation foam, but not everywhere. So we need to make sure this vapor is gonna be the best possible, but it's really hard. So I understand that some people don't do it, because if you do it like not perfectly, in theory moist can get in and have trouble coming out. So it's better to just leave it open, and many people do it like this. But we think that for us, when we plan to go a lot to the north and everywhere that rains a lot, it's different when you go to the south of Europe, for example, when it's hot, and totally different when you go to Norway and Iceland. So we think some vapor barrier, even if it's not gonna be perfect, is gonna be better in the end. We have materials that shouldn't get any mold, anything like this, so we hope it's gonna be good. But hey, if it's not perfect, then we'll redo it in a few years. Why not? We'll see. Maybe we have a better place where we can do it by then, so.
Crossing fingers about that.
We had one tricky place, and it was tricky in every aspect, really, because we're gonna install external input for the electricity. So if you are at the camping site, for example, and we don't want to use the electricity from our solar panels, which will be there soon, we want to have the option to just, you know, stick the plug in and have electricity. So that's why we left a space here to install it, but we didn't have time yet. We have to cut the hole from outside and just install it here. So outside it will be just like a socket for the electricity at the campsite, and inside we'll have the power coming out. So basically we are doing vapor all around it, and then when we have it done we can close it. Right now it looks really weird, but we are overdoing everything we do, and we heard it many times, and maybe we are making everything complicated, but you know. So basically it's gonna be here, and this place, it's a bit weird. We won't have the plywood in here because this spot will be covered by a cupboard. It's gonna go all of the way up to the ceiling because we want to have a like electricity cupboard. So everything will be hidden in there. All the panels for the solars, I mean not the solar panels, but you know, all these control boards and everything. We're gonna fit it here, and we just want to have all the cables go through here. So it's easier for us not to just hide them in the walls, especially that we have to finish the walls now before we even finish the electricity. So that's why we thought it's gonna be nice to just have one cupboard.
One cupboard to fit them all.
Yeah. And then the cables from the solar will come through the roof up there, and everything will be hidden in here. And the batteries will be in the end next to this wheel well, somewhere here. We wanted to finish the walls much earlier today, but of course everything takes ages, so putting the foil on each of the sections actually takes us an hour. The next one should be easy because it's just we can just put it from top to bottom, and that's it.
Taping again and again. How much tape did you use?
A lot.
Right?
Lots of tape. Yesterday we worked till really late, so we finished after midnight. So we didn't film anymore. We were really tired and we wanted to finish it as quickly as possible. But what we did, look at that. Ta-da! We have walls! Not complete, not final, but we have them. We have electricity. Tak, ała, moja szyja.